official.
Oh, we made it. We made it. We made it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this beautiful, beautiful Saturday. My name is Matthew Makovich. I am alongside my main man, Phil Januszewski. It is officially St. Baldrick's season, virtual head shave party. We are ready to have some fun, set the table, meet some game changers, some lifesavers. We are honored and so thankful to be here today with such an impactful group and powerful group of individuals. Just to set the stage for you virtually, we are coming to you, Phil and I, live from the great city of Chicago, from the great state of Illinois. It is a crisp fall afternoon. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and we are just so excited to be here today. And Phil, we've done these virtual events for quite some time now, and every time seems to get better and better and better. But I have to go on record by saying, Phil, that our involvement with St. Baldrick's stems from your involvement with St. Baldrick's. So I would like to take this moment, Phil, to say thank you for introducing me to such an incredible group, promoting such an incredible cause and creating so many positive ripples in this world. So with that being said, I would like to hand it over to you, Phil, to explain your story with St. Baldrick's, your contributions, and let's get excited for today.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Hello, everybody. My name is Phil Januszewski. We are honored and privileged to be here with you heroes, raising money, raising funds, shaving your heads, and supporting childhood cancer research, cures, you name it. St. Baldrick's is behind it. As you guys know, St. Baldrick's is a movement and energy, and literally one of the number one funder outside of the federal government for pediatric cancer in any way, shape, or form that they can help. So again, thrilled and honored. We can't wait for you to meet the heroes today, from the medical field to our ambassadors to the heroes that are on the grassroots raising those funds so that this organization, this foundation can exist. I'm a proud shaver of 12 years now in a row for St. Baldrick's. I'm blessed to be a high school chemistry and physics teacher by day, and I was introduced to St. Baldrick's when they brought it to my school randomly one year, 13 years ago. Saw the assembly, people shaving their heads, raising money, high-fiving, and I said, I can't believe I've never heard of this. I want to be every single piece part of this, and after that, I've never missed a year. Fast forward, I kept bugging St. Baldrick's saying, hey, Matt and I are happy to help any way we can. Just let us know. And again, like that annoying neighbor, Matt, that keeps knocking to come over for dinner, they finally let us in. And here we are. They can't get rid of us now. So friends, we are honored to be here with you to celebrate you and to let everybody know right now that this is live. So all of our contributors, raisers, etc., there is a fundraising link. There's a live platform on YouTube, Facebook. Feel free to go on to your media, start sharing the live link now so that more people can at the very least catch the vibe, catch the groove, catch the energy of what St. Baldrick's is all about. You never know who might be inspired to shave next year, to simply donate, or to spread the word and just know a little bit more about what St. Baldrick's does. So Matt, I think the word is muskrat. I've talked too much already. We need to kill it out there and get going with the program. So where are we headed to next, Matt? Should we have somebody I'd like to introduce here to kick the party off, or what do you think?
Well, before we do that, Phil, how about we do a little housekeeping and just some rules and regulations about this wonderful day today. As Phil said, number one, there's no such thing as too much communication and sharing on social media when it comes to this incredible cause. So make sure you share it, copy it, send it off to friends, family, coworkers. Let's spread the word. Let's spread this mission, and let's raise some money for an incredible cause. And now, Phil, if we were to do some virtual housekeeping and just some rules, I don't think we're going to have a rowdy bunch today, Phil, but just in the event that we did, our number one rule, obviously, Phil, is to get ready to have some fun, right? I mean, this is a wonderful cause, people doing incredible things from across this beautiful nation. So rule number one, Phil, let's have some fun. What do we have for number two, my man?
I think for the next rule, it's, hey, be ready. If you are shaving today in that, we would love you to eventually be able to show your screen, show yourself shaving. And if we do reach out to you to talk, we'd love to get just a little bit of an interview, a little bit of a vibe of, hey, why are you doing this and that? We just want to remind you that this is live and a family event. So just be careful and mindful of your communication style and that, right? But I think that goes without saying, and we're never too concerned about it. But we just want that to be said. But Matt, tell us about when we are communicating, the idea of muting and unmuting in the virtual world, just to make sure we all know how that works.
Well, Phil, you and I always like to say we love to embrace the awkward, but if we can prevent the awkward, my goodness, that's what we're going to do. So I know we've all been in situations in a virtual format where we left ourselves unmuted, and maybe we're having conversations from across the room that maybe we just didn't want to share with our wonderful public. So we want to make sure that if you are muted, you know it, and then more importantly, if you're unmuted, please make sure that you know that as well. This is a family-friendly show. We want appropriate dialogue, appropriate conversation, because my goodness, today is just a beautiful day for a beautiful cause. Phil, what do we got next, my man?
I think if we do end up having any other questions throughout this event, please know that there are people labeled as St. Baldrick's staff, and you can simply privately message them in the chat and they can get that information to you. In fact, I'd love to request from the St. Baldrick's crew, if we do have the link that we can drop in the chat for people to copy and paste maybe into their Facebook or whatever, that might be something that would help them out so it's easily shared to them. But it's as simple as reaching out to them. They're here to help, and honestly, they're just happy, as excited as we are to get this party kicked off and ready to go. So, Matt, with that being said, we went through the rules. Is there anything I forgot, or can I introduce one of our amazing special guests?
I think what it's time for is to introduce our guest of honor, an incredible individual that we are so honored and flattered to have here with us today. Yeah. Phil, please, let's do that introduction.
My friends, if you are looking on the screen right now, our dear friend Alexa is up there and will be coming in just a few seconds. To introduce Alexa, she is an ambassador for St. Baldrick's. Amazing human being. This is her senior year, and we actually were just catching up. Pretty excited. She's going to get to attend homecoming next week, which you told us, Alexa, was one of the first times ever your school is doing that. Who knows, in a post-pandemic and current pandemic world, you never know what miracles are going to happen. But speaking of miracles, Alexa, and a moment of gratitude, we thank you for everything that you do for St. Baldrick's and being an ambassador. And most importantly, we are energized and simply inspired by your story. So with that being said, Alexa, it is my pleasure and privilege to pass over the mic to you to please share your message as organically and honestly as you like to get this official party started. So Alexa, it's all you. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you so much for that amazing introduction. That really warmed my heart. But yeah, like he said, I am the 2021 St. Baldrick's ambassador, and I'm honored to be. I was diagnosed with clear cell sarcoma of the kidney when I was just 3 years old. And honestly, I had such amazing doctors and family, and although my optimism got me through and helped me survive, I wouldn't have been able to do it without my amazing family, doctors, and nurses. But also, I would not have been able to do it without this amazing organization, because St. Baldrick's is a nonprofit organization that raises money for childhood cancer research. And if they hadn't researched my case, I might not be here today. So I'm so truly thankful for everything that everybody does that's a part of this organization. And I encourage everybody to be a part of St. Baldrick's, because there's no little thing you can do. You could donate, you can spread the word about just the organization itself so that people start to realize that childhood cancer never stops, especially during a pandemic. We need to promote this even more so that people don't forget to donate and spread the word. I did my first St. Baldrick's organization, my first St. Baldrick's event in 2019 at my junior high with the help of my student government advisors. And I raised over $12,000, which was amazing for my first event, and I was in 9th grade. And then last year, I tried to do something, even though I couldn't have an in-person event. I just sent out a video of me sharing my story like this, and I raised $4,200 on my website, my ambassador website. And yeah, so I'm really proud that I was able to do that, especially during such a hard year last year. But the first St. Baldrick's event that I was ever involved in was at my mom's school district, Sachem, and the school was Sequoia at the time. They closed down the school, but they continued to do St. Baldrick's events at her middle school, Sagamore. And I've been a guest speaker at her events ever since I was 3 years old. And it's just really great to be able to share my story with this many people. And I'm just really proud to be where I am today. But I couldn't have done it without you guys and everything that this amazing organization does. So thank you so much for everything.
Well, Lexa, thank you on behalf of everybody here that's shaving and St. Baldrick's and that. Once again, your message is inspiring and uplifting, and your gratitude towards the doctors and research and that just, I think, brings everything into full perspective on exactly why we're here in that. So we are so thrilled and excited for you and your future, and thank you for sticking with Baldrick's to lift up this great event. But Matt, anything to add to that, my friend?
Alexa, you are wise beyond your years. You are motivating. You are encouraging. And I'm sure in the midst of pursuing your passion for raising awareness and raising funds, we want you to never lose sight of the fact of how many positive ripples that you are creating and what a role model that you are to not only your peers, but to people across this nation of all ages. You are living proof that good truly exists. And we want to say nothing but thank you for all you're doing. Keep up the incredible work and keep on going with those positive ripples. It truly, truly means the world to us.
Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. And Phil, what we're going to do is we're going to keep this party going. Alexa, virtual high five to you, sister. And right now we have to introduce our next special guest. The hits continue to come, Phil. I would like to take this moment to introduce to everybody Dr. Wu. He is a St. Baldrick's scholar from Columbia University and is dedicated to investigating new treatment approaches for a fatal brain cancer called DMG in children. He is coming to us live from New York. We are honored to have him here. Doctor, thank you for all you are doing. The stage is officially yours.
Thank you so much for having me. My name is Cheng Chao Wu, but my friends call me Fred, so please just call me Fred. I'm a radiation doctor and I treat kids. And, you know, when we talk about brain tumors, they're really challenging to treat because the brain has a natural protective barrier. It prevents toxins, infections, and it's important for just daily life. But when it comes to tumors, the tumor cells can hide behind that barrier. So when you have very promising medicines, and you're trying to get behind that barrier to the tumor, it's really, really difficult. So one of the technologies we're really studying is the use of sound waves, and using the sound waves to just temporarily open the barrier in a safe way. So you create a window of opportunity for delivering these promising drugs to fight the cancer. So I was just selected to be one of St. Baldrick's scholars as one of Hannah Heroes. It's just such a huge honor to be selected to do that. And you know, this creates new efforts and pipelines for us to just discover new things to help fight cancer.
Excellent. And we are just so appreciative that you're here today. And thank you for everything you do, dedicating your professional life to helping those in need. And to us, nothing speaks louder about character than the work that you're doing on a daily basis. So from everybody watching, from everybody at home, and on behalf of Phil and myself, thank you for everything, Doctor. And it is such a pleasure to have you here today and to meet you as well.
Thank you. It's really an honor. And, it's just a humbling experience. I'm doing the science, but you guys, everyone here, you guys are doing the work, and we can't do this without all of your help. So we're just really humbled by this experience and just, very blessed to be part of this experience as well.
Well, hey, we are so excited to have you here today. We are going to have a little bit of fun now in the upcoming minutes, but Doctor, thank you for everything and have a beautiful Saturday today. Phil, what do we got next, my friend?
I know. Well, I'm just inspired, man. Just the idea of the work from Dr. Wu and Alexa, the good vibes are rolling in. And it's a great reminder, again, to anybody that might be watching right now or that it doesn't have to end right now. The donations can keep rolling in. If you see the link, feel free to continue to give. And that money can eventually turn into grants, which help people like Dr. Wu to do the things exactly that they're meant to do. Their passions of finding different cures in order to help people that are struggling with pediatric cancer. So awesome vibes there. Thanks again, Dr. Wu. With that being said, we want to start meeting some of our awesome head shavers today and a little bit of, some bragging rights. We want to know if we got first timers, repeat clients, what's the deal? So for all my beautiful humans out there that are getting ready to shave today, and for anybody on the live events, feel free to throw in the comments as well. We'd love to know, is this your first time, your second, your 30th time How many times have you been a part of St. Baldrick's, either shaving your head or running an event or being involved in some way? We want to see those years start popping in the chat screen and that. And while we're doing that, Matt, I want to introduce an idea called the Legendary League of Heroes, okay? Or I should say the League of Legendary Heroes. For St. Baldrick's, you kind of get a little props as you do more and more. So for those people who run events or have shaved their head, 3 years, they are given the title of Squire of Hope. So that's a great thing. So Nate already first year shaving. I see he threw in his chat. Way to go, Nate. We're glad you're a part of it. And hopefully we can start working towards even more and more, which is great. But if you end up shaving 7 times, you become a knight of the bald table. And keep that party going 10 years, you become what's called a knight commander. 15 years, you become a crusader for the cure. And then at 20 years, which is insane, you become a baron of the brave. So Matt, I'm looking already in our chat, and it looks like Nick F has 15 years on the dot this year, which, Matt, makes him a crusader for the cure.
Well, this is a big day, not only for Nick, but for everybody here, Phil. And I received official word that we are having 3 Rockstar Shavees for our event today.
Nice.
So we're excited to lift up those 3, celebrate the good. And Nick, congrats to you. And Phil, I think now is a better time than ever for our 3 Shavees to maybe turn that camera on. Let's see who you are, and let's welcome you to the party, baby. Come on in.
I love that. So at this time, we're going to have our head shavers, if they're able, to start opening up those cameras. And Matt, right away, I see Captain Nate on the screen. Nate, if you're able, are you able to unmute? We'd love to hear a little bit about your story and what it is that you're shaving for today and why, my friend. And no worries, we know the mute world button can. There we go. It looks like it does.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So this is my first year shaving. I heard about it several years ago when my roommate at the time had his head shaved. So I, as you can see, have not had a haircut in quite a while. So I figured this is a good way to just get rid of the hair and raise money for a great cause.
Oh, Nate, that feels great to see. Now, the question on everybody's mind is the beard staying or going, Nate?
The beard's going too. Everything's going.
Now, Phil, I look around this room, I see some incredible facial hair. I feel like this is a monumental day for the Baldrick Shave Party. Very anxious to see when we get to Lorton to see exactly what the approach is there, but we'll get to you. Nate, where are you coming to us from today?
I'm in Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. Absolutely. We love it. How is the weather over there?
It's pretty cloudy, but it's pretty mild temperature. I think it's around 70.
Excellent. Right. Now, my next question is, Nate, now not to bring up potentially a sore subject, but I realize how special, particularly the city of Cleveland has been to my Chicago sports teams. Not to bring up any, wounds here, but my Cubs obviously won in Game 7. The White Sox just clinched in Cleveland. And then, of course, the famous Jordan shot against the Cavs. Neither here nor there, but are you a big sports fan in Ohio?
I am, and you're opening old wounds for me right now, to be honest.
Phil, I'm going to keep my mouth muted, but tell Nate to get this party started for us, my friend.
Yeah, Nate, whenever you're ready, dear friend, we are excited to watch that head shaving, and we'll continue to bounce back after we meet some more people in that. But I can't even imagine what you're going to look like with no hair and no beard. So yeah. Good luck with you, and we'll come back to you and check in just a sec. Matt, where are we headed next?
I got to go see my man, Nick. Nick, how are you today, my friend?
Doing pretty good, Matt.
Excellent. And now where are you coming to us from, Nick?
You know what? I'm on Long Island, New York.
Oh, beautiful. We love the Northeast population, especially with Baldrick's. I feel like there's such a strong showing from New York. So that is wonderful. And have you always lived in Long Island?
Been here my whole life, different places, but my whole life.
Excellent. We love it. Phil and I actually had some wonderful presentation opportunities out by Shelter Island area. So we truly love the Northeast, and we know that there's so many wonderful humans doing wonderful things, which leads us to you being here today. So, Nick, this is year number 15 for you?
Wow. 15 since I became aware of St. Baldrick's in about 2005 and been going steady ever since.
So give us the backstory, Nick. The stage is yours. Where did you get started? Why did you get started? Let us hear the story.
Yeah, ironically, in around 2004, I came to work one day and it was St. Baldrick's season, and I just coincidentally had a buzz cut. So a coworker said, "Oh, did you do St. Baldrick's?" And I'm like, "What's St. Baldrick's?" And they told me about it. I'm like, "Wow, that's something I got to get involved in."
Yes.
So starting from 2005, ever since.
Oh my gosh, unbelievable.
15 years, Matt. 15 years.
No, it's unbelievable. And now the big question is, for year number 15, who's the special person who's shaving your head today?
I'm here with my wife.
Excellent. Hello, Nick's wife. How are you?
Hello.
She might be camera shy, but she's to my side here.
Excellent. Well, we are so honored to have you here today, Nick. Congratulations. And I hope you truly realize the positive ripples that you're creating. What better vibe for a beautiful Saturday afternoon, raising awareness, raising funds. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being here.
There you go. It's my small part for a part of something much bigger.
Awesome, Nick. Well, hey, man, happy shaving, and tell your wonderful wife thank you for being a part of today as well.
Yes, she is. You can thank her.
you.
All right.
Thank you, Nick's wife.
All right.
All right, Phil. So we're 2 through in terms of introductions. We're grazing the surface, obviously. But Phil, I need you to take it home with our wonderful number 3, my friend.
Captain Lorden, can you hear us, my friend? We'd love to speak with you. We're unmuting. And I can't wait to see that hair, Matt. That's like Nate and Lorden, but got some really long hair. There you are, my friend. Can you hear us?
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
All right. Now, are we saying your name right, kind friend? Is it Lorden?
Yeah, that's my last name. You can call me Leo.
Leo, I like it. Leo Lorden. Now, Captain Lorden, you got some hair going on there. Now, is this, forgive me, I didn't notice if you put in a year that. Is this your first time, numerous times? What's your story with Baldrick's?
This will be my 6th time.
Nice.
Got started with the Boy Scouts. Heard you guys talking about Scouts.
Yeah.
I'm out here in Plainfield, not too far from you, it sounds like.
Oh my gosh, I'm in Woodridge, my friend. I'm just down 55 from you.
Yeah, I'm with Troop 13. We've been doing this for a while. We normally get all the boys, or as many boys as we can, involved in it. So we've also had some of our boys shaving their heads today.
Nice. That's wonderful. Well, 6th time, that's great. And you do it with the Scouts. Thank you for being a part of the Scouts, by the way. A great way to develop leadership and great citizens and that. So thanks for being a part of that as well. But the question, of course, just like we had to ask Nate, Lorden, is it the top or is it the beard too?
I promise my boys it all goes.
Whoa! Matt, what do you think about that?
Well, no, this is truly a day of celebration. And Lord, I got to give you some advice. Don't give Phil too much information about where you live. He may show up on your front yard with his camping equipment tonight. So we don't want you to go through any of that.
Hey, he's welcome anytime.
Oh, see, that's wonderful.
See, Matt, that's how Scouts are. They're courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent, brother.
See, you learn something new every day, Lorden. Well, happy shaving to Lorden. Happy shaving to Nick. You guys could start going to town. And, let's rock and roll. And we're looking around. And it's like the 3 musketeers of St. Baldrick's, Phil. It is incredible to be in the presence of so much positivity and greatness, isn't it?
Yeah, Matt, if you look now, I'm gonna dial back here to Nate. And if you look at his haircut with the beard, he kind of looks like one of those guys that should be on one of those cologne commercials, like Acquiescence. It's like he's like edgy with the beard, but he's got like the shaved head. So it's like, I don't know, is he going to put a suit on or is he going to jump on that motorcycle? He's got that in-between vibe that could very well be very marketable. I don't know if you want to lose the beard.
The cologne may be titled Mystique. I feel like there's a lot of mystique around Nate, like, is he, like you said, the cover of a GQ magazine, or is he going to go chop some trees down? I don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to look darn good doing it. And now, Phil, I know in typical Baldrick's form, I know that even with the smaller group, can we do the 1, 2, 3 shave? Would you mind doing that for me?
I like that. Yeah, if we haven't officially done in that, we'll do the 1, 2, 3, get shaven, whoever is
beautiful. Yeah, just like a little start your engines for you. Yeah, let's do it. But now I could hear the cheers all the way from Ohio. People are getting wound up. Plainfield, Illinois is rocking and rolling. People are lining up outside of Lorden's doors with signs in the air, throwing flowers and seashells. And Nick F is just ready to take on the day. It's happy shaving time here at St. Baldrick's. And now, Nate, who's that wonderful individual behind you holding that beautiful child?
He's like, who is that guy?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I think you're muted, Nate. I don't want to disrupt the cut, though. I don't want to disrupt the cut.
Sorry, did you ask something?
Oh, yeah, no, I was just wondering who that incredible individual is behind you holding that wonderful child.
Oh, that is my old roommate, Sam, and his kid, Mason, and it's his wife, Sarah, who's doing the shaving.
Oh, wonderful. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for being here today.
Awesome.
Excellent. Nobody escapes the virtual head shave party, Phil. We will call you out if we see you on camera. All right, good waves. All
Now,
right.
I like that. Now, Nick F's already got the nice buzz cut going, so he is looking good and prepped for the Baldric's vibes. And if we look at Lorden now, he looks like he's got half of the top shaved, which looks good. He kind of looks like maybe he would have been on the Viking show, you know, and he would have done the side ponytail, but with the giant battle axe as he came in from the boats.
And I'm on the same boat as you, Phil. I was thinking more of like a Marvel superhero, you know? I see a lot of money in this for you, Lorden. I could see billboards. I could see T-shirts. The branding would be through the roof. So I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, all right. And Nick's getting the closer shave now. Perfect.
Laura's here. She's doing it. That's her job.
I love it. And now, Nick, are you a big Yankees fan or are you a Mets fan?
Oh, I'm a Yankee fan. Don't say that other four-letter word.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. That is, yeah, that would be like somebody asking me if I'm a White Sox fan. I am not a White Sox fan. I will never be a White Sox fan. So I get it. I get it, Nick.
I'll root for them if the Yankees aren't playing.
Oh, you will? Oh, well, you're a
I
stronger.
mean, yeah, I got no animosity, but I'm a Yankee fan, so I can't be both. But
Gotcha.
if not the Yankees and they're in the playoffs, I would go for the Mets.
I love it.
Then-
And now you received one of our beloved Cubs, Mr. Rizzo. Have you been watching him closely or no?
He's great, left-handed, great first baseman. He's helping.
Absolutely.
Turn the season around.
Have you been to any games this season?
Not this season, no, not yet.
Gotcha. Yes, I've not been to any Cubs games, but just for reasons that they're terrible this year too, Nick. So, but hey, happy shaving. Keep on going. Your wife's doing an incredible job. Incredible job.
Now look at Nate here. He's getting almost down to the goat, the little goatee going on after that full beard, which is good.
You know what he looks like now, Phil? Almost like an ultimate fighter. Like I would want to stay out of the octagon with him because I feel like he would rip my head off.
Yeah. Little Hugh Jackman in him too, I feel.
Oh, wow. Like that. That's great.
Now, Nate, you're in Ohio. Have we heard of Grater's ice cream? We've heard great things.
Oh, I'm a big Graders fan. Yeah.
Okay. We keep hearing about this cherry chocolate chunk or chip or something. Everybody talks about all the chocolate frozen in the ice cream and chipped away. Supposedly we got to get it. That's how good it is.
Only Kuwait.
The raspberry.
chocolate chunk.
Voted.
My bad. Yes. Excellent. All right. And
Just so
Lorden, looks like that beard is going.
There it
It's
goes.
going, baby.
Oh my gosh. After all that hard work, it's gone within the blink of an eye. Look at that. My goodness.
People aren't going to recognize you when you go out in public.
And now, Lorden, have you always been a Plainfield person or were you living somewhere elsewhere?
I did live around the Hinsdale area, but we've been here for about 20 years now.
Awesome.
Nice.
Good for you. Good for you. Beautiful area. Like Phil was saying, right down the old Stevie from us down I-55. So we're giving you a big virtual high five your way.
Wow. Love
Wow,
that.
Look at these.
Now, Nate's got the half beard going on. I like that.
Yeah, that's totally Instagram worthy too, Nate. If you need to pause and take a selfie with a nice little filter, you go ahead, please. You go.
You didn't get the mustache.
Oh, and Lorden's taking care of the rest on his own.
Yeah, gotta take matters in your own hands, Phil. That's all.
Now, Matt, if I
Chickened
can
out.
like 18 on the page. There's only 3 that are getting shaved on.
Now, Matt, if I can be honest, Nick had way more hair on that head than I thought. Look at all the hair on his shirt.
Yeah, look at all that. You know, that was only like a month's worth of hair. It grows fast.
Wow. And see, I thought Nick was going to get off like, hey, you know, I may not even need a shower after this. I might not even have the itchy neck because the hair, but that still deserves a shower. To each their own, Nick, of course. If you have other plans, you do you. But I would totally understand if you have to go clean up after that. Like Phil said, much more hair than I anticipated.
This is great. This is great. Well, we're raising funds for Baldric's. Anyone listening right now, the live event or that families, click on the link. plenty of opportunities to donate. If today's not a good day, any day, 365, supporting St. Baldrick's is always valuable and worth your time. Remember, St. Baldrick's, the #1 funder of pediatric cancer for the grants and that outside of the federal government. That is a huge, huge stat right there, an incredible thing, and an honor to be a part of. And for those of you chiming in now that maybe didn't hear in the beginning, we had Dr. Wu here, someone who also is a researcher and doctor trying to find ways to cure cancer. And it's money from here that go to grants to help doctors and researchers like him to allow for better cures, better options, safer cures, and that to help our young humans that might be struggling through the world of cancer.
And Phil, as fun as today is, it's important to remember that the celebration doesn't just stop today. I mean, it's an ongoing fundraiser. It's an ongoing event. So always check out on social media what St. Baldrick's is up to. Make your donation, spread the word. Every avenue of social media could officially be hit up. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, send it, share it, copy it, comment on it, spread the word. The more awareness we could raise, the better. And I'm just so impressed by these three individuals today, Phil. I mean, look at, wow, Nate. I mean, talk about a difference. Holy cow.
Whoa.
This is unbelievable.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. Well, we
Phil,
want
no better way for a Saturday, though, too. Nate's ready to paint the town tonight. I mean, this is a thing. Look at that. My gosh, I love it. And nothing beats going out into that fresh breeze, Phil, with like a fresh cut and just feeling Mother Nature on your scalp. Isn't that important?
Yeah, everybody should go for a bike ride today and just feel it on their skull, you know?
Yes.
That's good.
And now, Nate, would you mind unmuting yourself? How do you feel? How was the process? Are the nerves more at ease? Give us some play-by-play.
I was surprised about how nervous I was before starting, but I do like it.
Oh
I like the look. Yeah.
It does look good.
I recently moved apartments and I now just drastically changed my appearance, but I swear I'm not trying to hide from anybody.
Excellent to know. And Nate, you look great, and it's for a great cause, and you got a whole weekend out of you now, man. You're ready to party and have a good time. I love, wow, that's a lot of hair. Yeah, that's a lot of hair there. I thought that was some pet or animal at first. I was a little terrified.
All right. Well, Matt, we've got 3 shaved heads, 3 outstanding humans raising funds and awareness. I don't know about you, Matt, but I'm inspired, energized by you guys doing this. Whether it was your first time or 6 years or 15 years, we can't thank you enough. So anything else, any announcements or that, Matt, we want to bring up before we start wrapping things up here?
What I would like to do one more time is to give the stage to each of our shavees to give one more final message about their passion towards St. Baldrick's, Phil. Then let's put a bow on it. Let's celebrate this cause and let these incredible people continue to spread the word. So, Lorden, if I could start out with you, any closing remarks or messages you want to give in regards to St. Baldrick's?
The work that these people are doing is fantastic. Back when I was in high school, a good friend of mine died from cancer, and not long ago, one of the girls down the street, real nice girl in high school, she came down with brain cancer. Mm. She's a survivor, and she's now going through college to be a technician. She wants to work at the Ronald McDonald House and show those kids her handprint that she put up on the wall over there.
Lorden, well, not only that individual, but you, Lorden, you are an inspiration for being here today. We cannot thank you enough. Continue to change lives, continue to represent such an incredible cause. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to send it over to my buddy, Nick, in the Northeast. Nick, any closing remarks from your end?
You know what? I'm just proud to be part of this organization, Matt, and my next step is Barron. So 5 years from now, that's where I'll be.
Yeah.
And Nick, hopefully we'll be here right here to celebrate with you, to give you some high fives.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Nick. And then last but not least, Nate, the floor is yours, my friend.
I just want to say that this is a great cause. I'm glad I was able to participate, and I would like to thank everyone who donated to my fundraiser.
Awesome. Nate, everybody, Lord, and Nick, thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. Phil is our Baldrick's liaison, is our representative. Can you close it out for us, my friend? Let's take this baby home.
Yeah, it'd be my honor. On behalf of everyone, the head shavers here, Dr. Wu, Alexa, our high school ambassador, Melissa, Cynthia, Liv, all the way from St. Baldrick's here that are cheering you guys on behind the scenes to make this happen. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you to everyone. And let's be honest, onward and upward, my friends. We can't stop until everything is covered. So donate, spread the word, keep the energy going, and we'll continue to fight. And we've got a long fight, and we're going to make that happen. So thank you, everyone. Congrats. And everyone have a beautiful Saturday in this wonderful September day of 25th, 2021. Matt, on that note, I think it's time to sign off. Congrats, gents.
Bye, guys. Have a good day. Thank you for everything.
Take care, guys.